Hello and welcome. I'm Kathy Holmes with the Ohio Department of Education in the Office of Curriculum and Assessment. To assist districts in transitioning to the new standards, the Ohio Department of Education has provided an alignment toolkit which is available on our website. These tools require that educators closely examine the revised standards and model curriculum to determine the degree to which their curriculum addresses the concepts, skills, and cognitive demands. These important considerations are the basis for rebuilding district-level curricula which is aligned to the revised standards. Districts are not required to use this tool and may have another one that works equally well. The first step in transitioning to the new standards is to become familiar with the revised standards and model curriculum, also referred to as the College and Career Ready Standards and Model Curriculum. The second step is to conduct a gap analysis for your district. Determine what you are addressing well, what needs to be added or eliminated. Phase 1, the gap analysis, will assist you with this process. Information about the tool is found on another webcast located on ODE's website. This webcast will deal with Phase 2, revising local curricula based on the use of a curriculum map and a unit organizer. We have provided blank curriculum maps and unit organizer templates to assist you in this process. These tools create a framework from which the standards and model curriculum for planning units around big ideals and concepts, sequencing units to the school year, making intradisciplinary and interdisciplinary connections, addressing the needs of diverse learners, integrating technology, identifying resources, and creating formative, summative, and performance-based assessments for student learning. Districts, again, are not required to use these tools and may have their own that work equally well. The College and Career Ready Standards and Model Curriculum, the Comparative Analysis, the Science Resource Filter are tools that should be referenced while creating and revising district's curriculum. It is important to collaborate with other grade-level teachers or content-specific teams to engage in professional conversations around this work. The curriculum map represents a year in a glance. In a one-page chart, units are articulated including names, sequence, approximate time frames, evidence of understanding, content standards, and assessment practices. Oftentimes, the curriculum map guides the planning of instruction across common content areas or courses for a district. This illustration shows a partially completed example for Grade 2, providing more detail for a unit addressing interactions within habitats. Here is the template for the unit organizer. It can be found in an Excel spreadsheet or a Word file. The unit organizer addresses the following components: standards and model curriculum, evidence of understanding, assessment practices, time frame, instructional strategies, technology strategies, strategies for diverse learners, literacy standards, and other considerations. This provides a framework from which lesson plans are developed. The information in the unit organizer should be meaningful documentation for designing instruction. To make it readable, I have broken the document into sections. This example is slated for a 4-week unit in Grade 2. In this chart, the sequencing and pacing required for implementation of curriculum can be established in the designated number of weeks, with some projects extending over the course of the year. The standards and model curriculum are the driving force of instruction. The content statements, descriptions, and elaborations define what students should know and be able to do in 3 strands of science: earth and space sciences, physical sciences, and life sciences. It provides the foundation for assessments and building district curriculum. Evidence of understanding. In this section, this addresses the question of what are students expected to learn as a result of an activity implemented to instruct the standards. Evidence of understanding is the intended learning outcome of what students produce or demonstrate. It is not the exercise itself. This section transcends simply stating, "I can," before skills and procedures. The learning outcomes should be deep and transferable to novel situations. Evidence of understanding should be reflected in the assessment section. The assessment practices are specific ideas, projects, simulations, problems for using formative, summative, and performance-based assessment. Moving on to instructional strategies sections. These are strategies for actively engaging students with the topic and for providing hands-on, minds-on observation and exploration of the topic, including authentic data resources for scientific inquiry, experimentation and problem-based tasks that incorporate technology, and technological and engineering design. They should be based on real-world context with intradisciplinary and interdisciplinary connections. In the sample unit illustrated, social studies and English language arts have been interwoven for instruction. Technology strategies use technological tools, content, and resources to enhance the teaching and learning of intended learning outcomes. And finally, strategies for diverse learners provides evidence of how instruction will be differentiated in resources and strategies to meet the diverse needs of students so that all students receive the same initial instruction followed by appropriate support. That support will contain a variety of instructional methods designed to engage all students to help them gain deep understanding of content through scientific inquiry, technology, and technological and engineering design. This slide reminds us how all the pieces are put back together again. The revision of the district-level curriculum to align to the 2010 revised standards is an ongoing process and will take many dedicated professionals working together to make this successful. Thank you for your time.